Hi everyone, and welcome to Little Monster Eats. My name is Sandy, and I'm here to show you some fun, simple, and affordable ways to meal prep. Today, I will be starting a series I like to call 3 Meals with 1 Prep. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, then remember to subscribe to the channel. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Little Monster Eats. So 3 meals with 1 prep means I'm going to start with 1 ingredient, which will be used in a total of 3 different meals. One of the things I never liked about meal prepping was that I didn't want to eat the same thing every day. Of course, that would be so much easier to do, but I never liked leftovers and I love variation way too much. Planning out your meals using minimal ingredients but mixing them up in different ways can help. So today I am using grilled chicken. It's easy to make and so versatile. You can use it in salads, pasta, or with a side of roasted vegetables. So the batch that chicken that I made is going to be able to make 3 meals. Today we're going with a pizza, a pita wrap, and a rice bowl. So the first thing is the chicken. I already went ahead and grilled up a few chicken tenders. Tenders are a little more pricey, but cooks up faster. Feel free to use whatever works for you though. You can even get the pre-cooked breasts in your grocery store in the deli section, which usually is next to the lunch meat, or in the freezer section, they have chicken breasts there as well. But they're simple to make, so all I did was I pan fried them. I used some olive oil, and then I seasoned them with salt and pepper and a little bit of paprika just to get that reddish color, just to make it look pretty. You're going to grill it about 4 to 5 minutes on each side until it's cooked through. And you'll need about 2 tenders per serving. So we'll go ahead and start with meal number 1, which is going to be a chicken pesto pizza. I started with a piece of naan bread that I got at my local grocery store. Naan bread you can find pretty easily now. This one is whole grain, but if you can't find naan bread, you can use like a flatbread as well. I warmed it up in the toaster for a bit just to make it a little bit crispier first and just so it holds up well to the sauces. And now I'm going to go ahead and spread on a layer of pre-made pesto sauce. Just go ahead and spread it around. Try to make sure that you leave a little bit of an edge. That way you have a place to kind of hold the pizza once you cut it up. And once you go ahead and do this, I'm going to go ahead and add on the chicken. Just kind of spread it around here. Now I already cut the chicken pretty small just so that once I cut the pizza slices, they'll be already bite-sized and not too chunky. Once I add that, I'm going to go ahead and dollop. This is ricotta cheese. You can use mozzarella if you prefer, but I think this ricotta cheese makes it like a little creamier. So just kind of dollop it around. And once I get it all filled out here, then I put it back in the toaster, or you can put it in the oven for 6 minutes on about 350 degrees or until the cheese starts to kind of melt a little bit on the top. And you can see it spread out a little bit. Once you do that, then this is what you get. So I already cut up 2 slices here, but it's super crispy. The cheese is melted a little bit, so it kind of spreads out a little bit, and it has like so much flavor just in the few ingredients that we used. All right, so that is meal number 1 with the chicken breast. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to meal number 2, and that is going to be a chicken wrap. So I have here again the same naan bread. I got a pack of a couple, so this way we can use it again, which is perfect for meal prep because you don't want to have to get too many ingredients. And then I have these ingredients that I'm going to go ahead and wrap in there. So make sure you go ahead and pop this either in the microwave for a few seconds or in the toaster, because you want to make it a little bit pliable and that way it won't bend and break. But first I like to layer on some greens. So I have like mixed greens here. After that, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the chicken. This one I cut a little larger, more at an angle. That way it kind of stays in place a little better once you pick it up and bite it. All right, that should be enough. Go ahead and add some cucumbers here for some crunch. And some cherry tomatoes that I cut in half. And to top it off, I got some pre-made tzatziki sauce. So tzatziki sauce is a yogurt-based product. It has cucumber in here. Sometimes they put dill and lemon juice. But this one I got pre-made and it's really delicious. I like the creamy factor. It's a little thick, so you just gotta kind of dab it on a little bit. Now, if you can't find tzatziki or you don't like tzatziki, you can always use any kind of creamy salad dressing would work. So like a Caesar or even like a ranch dressing will work really well. And for this one, since it is a meal prep, you can make it in advance if you want. The pita holds up pretty well, but I wouldn't make it any more than a day ahead of time. So if it's convenient for you, I would go ahead and just put all the ingredients separate, and then once you get to your destination, whether it be work or school, you can go ahead and assemble it now because you saw that it didn't take that long. And once you got everything in there, go ahead and just fold it in half, and there you go. You have a nice, healthy pita sandwich here, full of flavor, and again, using just the one main ingredient, which is the same chicken tenders that we had used before. So that is meal number 2. So we're going to go ahead and go with meal number 3. And meal number 3 is going to be a rice bowl. So rice bowls are pretty big right now. They're so versatile. You can add so many different toppings in there and kind of mix it up to whatever flavor you're trying to go with, whether it's Tex-Mex, Mediterranean. This one I like to think is a little Mediterranean. So I have here a bowl with rice already in it. Now, the rice is going to be the ingredient that takes the longest to make. So if you're going to go ahead and follow these recipes, you're going to want to go ahead and make the rice first. So then that way it's cooking while you're prepping all these extra ingredients. So I have the same toppings that I used for the pita bread. Instead, this time we're going to go with the rice bowl. So again, this is brown rice that I had already cooked. To the brown rice, we're going to add again your main one ingredient, which is the grilled chicken. This one I cubed a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that here on the side. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add, this is again, cherry tomatoes that I cut in half, and then also some cucumbers for some crunch. This will kind of make it a little bit more fresh and have that little crunch for the extra bite. Get your vegetables in. Go ahead and add some of that salad mix as well in here. And I have the tzatziki sauce again that I like to mix in. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a dollop here like that. And I also had in my fridge some roasted red pepper hummus. Put it in there and it's going to be so delicious. And there you have it. You have a chicken rice bowl with some cucumber and tomatoes. We got salad mix, and then we also have some hummus, and we have some tzatziki sauce. Mix it all together when you're ready to eat. Again, if you want to do a meal prep, go ahead and leave the vegetables and the sauces on the side, and then you can just go ahead and add it at the very end of it. So that is it. You saw the 3 meals. We have the 3 meals with one prep using grilled chicken. Again, let me show you what we got here. We have here the rice bowl that we made last. We also have the pita wrap. And we have the pizza. All right. So if you enjoyed this simple meal prep, please feel free to leave any comments on the bottom and let me know what ingredient you want to see used next. Thanks for watching Little Monster Eats. Have a good day.